A very warm welcome to all. It gives me an immense pleasure to wish and heartiest congratulations to all the graduating students of the Department of Design Space, Masters of Design Batch 1921. The Department of Design Space is committed to the growth of design education and offers vibrant environment of learning, practice, research, and exploring several facets of design. Department of Design Space offers Masters of Design course which involves facilitating innovation in the emergent areas such as experience design, user research study, strategic design, design thinking, sustainability and craft, design innovation, and trend research forecasting. Masters of Design course focuses on multidisciplinary and dynamic nature of the contemporary design and research industry. The curriculum structure provides flexibility to the students to choose the subjects from different design domains as per their area of interest and as per their area of specialization. The course has been envisioned to fill the gap of growing necessity of design representation as a key strategic pillar for many forward-looking organizations. The design research project is undertaken by the final year students either independently or with the industry. The dissertation projects done independently is through a research project based on their area of specialization and the course of study. They may or may not require the interface of the industry. Whereas where the dissertation research project done with the industry requires them to undertake research that is sponsored by an interested organization or NGO. This could be company, firms, government institution, financial institution, and many more. Today, we are here not just to celebrate the degree or the grad show. We are celebrating you, each one of you. You have earned this. And what better platform than DesignDots, our trademarked graduation show, in which our graduates take their final bow at the end of this course. What a proud day. We just couldn't be happier for you. What an impressive achievement. In spite of challenges posed by the COVID-19 calamity and that has disrupted everything that was normal, you made the endeavors to create new normal with your innovation and passion. I now take the opportunity to welcome Professor Dr. Pawan Guriawala, Director NIFT Mumbai. Sir, thank you for your presence with us for this prestigious event. I also welcome Professor Dr. Shalini Sood, Chairperson, Masters of Design course, our esteemed industry members who have been constant support, Department faculty Professor Dr. Sharmila Dua, Professor Dr. Rupa Agrawal, and LINC Chairperson Mr. Nitin Kulkarni. Our guest faculty members, faculty and officials from NIFT across centers, parents and students of our class 2021. Faculty and officials of NIFT Mumbai, alumni, our proud graduating students and our dear students of the junior batch. Once again, a very warm welcome to you all and thank you for your support and being a part of MDes graduation DesignDots. Socrates once said, and I quote, "I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think." Teachers ask questions and help students to find answers. Yet, learning isn't only about finding the right answer, but also creating the road that leads to the answer. Learning with every step is a true sign of progress. I have read a very upright proverb. It takes a big heart to help shape little minds. Students, I'd like to point out that the design space professors have been with you during your 2 years at NIFT. We have treasured every moment spent with every one of you at our campus. We will continue to be there for you, guiding you, mentoring you, and motivating you all at all times. I would now like to invite our chairperson, Professor Dr. Shalini Sood, and all our department faculty members to say a few words to our graduating students.
Dear graduates, 2021 truly has been a period of reinvention. the world at large, and we as one minuscule representation of that world went into a mode of reset, rethink and reinvent. You represent the ones who emerged victorious at the other end. The speed at which you reprogrammed yourselves, from cocooning yourselves when the time demanded, and yet blossoming in that cocoon by adding so many skill sets and deep diving within to connect not only with yourself but be a huge support for each other and community at large. That made our hearts swell with pride. To top it all, you also became our teachers. I salute you for having withstood the toughest period with so much grace and dignity. The world termed 2020 as being the zero year, but it's heartening to see the diversity in research that has been explored by you, delving into absolute interdisciplinary areas. It has been tremendous. From exploring mutual funds SSC to luxury vehicle buyers in digital space, automotive industry, medicinal branding, website design, shared mobility for rural areas, and all the way to craft industry. You explored it all. I am so proud of you because you went deep into each of your specialization. I do believe the journey from here will only get better. I wish the batch of 2021 all the very best for the future.
Congratulations, batch of 2021. Your hearts must be bursting with pride on reaching this milestone, especially during the challenging times of the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you for choosing NIFT to underpin your academic journey. And thank you for respecting and embracing all that we had to offer you. The Masters of Design Space offers an intensive research program which is multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary in its approach to design. The creativity lies in finding the right problem, using design research to find the right design solution. At the end of the course, each of you carved a niche for yourself to cater to the emerging design environment in the world. As you step out of the portals of NIFT, we expect you to be the beacons the world needs today. You're going to be joining a very prestigious list of alumni, and we look forward to knowing about your onward journey. I am confident that you make us proud. All the best and God bless.
Hello everyone. Design is a discipline which requires physical interactions, a very important aspect of the pedagogy. But during the pandemic, this was put under extreme duress, with students working online with companies, and they had to be in touch with us online and in a digital medium. But in spite of all that, I think I must congratulate the batch of 2021 for having overcome all those challenges and still having done very interesting projects. Not to mention the personal challenges that they had to face, but in spite of all that, I think we've overcome that very nicely. And the projects that are done this year, I think will be sterling examples of problem solving. Research methodologies that were adopted by the MS students, the conventional methodologies had to be reinvented and adapted. Autoethnography and ethnography kind of terms and enter the vocabulary. I again congratulate the students and wish them all the best in foraying into a brave new world, and wish them all the best to achieve their dreams. Good luck and God bless.
Dear students, this is a proud moment for me that you all are ready to take off from NIFT Mumbai. I am aware how challenging it was for all of us to reach here. But in spite of that, I am happy to note that you all have built very diverse approaches about what design can contribute to the humankind. The world out there needs innovators and creative thinkers like you. And I am very sure that you will fulfill this need. I wish you all the best for your future.
let me call you this one last time and begin by saying, I so wish I could personally congratulate each one of you on your graduation show. The last year has been difficult for many of you in so many different ways, but under tremendous pressure, you have adapted to remain focused and developed and have shown resilience. And you have demonstrated true grit. Pat your back and clap for yourself. It was a challenging period for all of us, right from the transformation of entire curriculum on an online mode, of teaching and learning to deliver our best. There were a lot of apprehensions, hesitations and fear for adapting to the new normal. But guys, we proved it. Dar ke aage jeet hai. We learned new ways of deliverance. Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams became our closest buddies. And doing group projects through Miro boards, Google Jam boards, murals made trend forecasting classes more fun to learn and explore more new ways. Getting craftsmen on Zoom platform for co-design workshop made us realize that our craftsmen have comfortably adapted to the technology and have become tech savvy too. COVID-19 virus has made us learn new things, not just professional front, but also on personal front too. You are prepared to face all the challenges and overcome all the fears. Be who you are. Do what you love. Make a difference. Go out there and change the world. But don't forget to have fun. Enjoy life, the beautiful gift of God. I know an amazing future is waiting for you, so take it and stay it. Everything good is yours. Congratulations, class of 2021. Wishing you all the very best. Prayers and blessings for your graduation and your future. God bless. We at NIFT always believed in acquiring knowledge from all sources in order to avoid missing anything. We are grateful to our guest faculty members who have been providing our students with that spark of knowledge, allowing them to widen their horizons. I want them to express their thoughts and extend their best wishes to the graduating class of 2021. We have with us Dr. Sushmita Sharma, a visiting faculty at NIFT Mumbai and IDC and an independent design consultant researcher, artist, and she has chaired sessions, organized and conducted courses, workshops at international conferences and Design Institute and Design Research. Human-computer interaction, design thinking, user studies, visual perception, form studies and aesthetics. She holds a doctorate from IDC School of Design, IIT Bombay. Her PhD thesis deals with conducting and analyzing eye-tracking methodology to evaluate visual perception of users for design use. Previously, she worked with Tata Interactive System as a senior specialist in graphic design and is currently working on a project that focuses on technology use of social impact and consulting for innovation and entrepreneurship. Mr. Shrutin Shetty is a co-founder of Crystal Planet Labs, a Mumbai-based global innovation practice that uses design thinking, strategy and behavior to help companies create meaningful product and services. He has been associated with Hindustan Petroleum, venture capital investment at SIDBI Venture Capital Arm, and has handled Western Indian operations for TTPL, an industrial robotics and ERP solution company. He is author of Design the Future, a book that tries to simplify design thinking and has conducted design thinking workshops at IIT Bombay, VE School and ISME, etc. He has been a visiting faculty for the master's students at NIFT Mumbai since 2018. Our third guest faculty, designer Aniket Satam, who won the first season of Sketch the Store and was mentored by Sabyasachi Mukherjee. His label Aniket was launched in the fall 2012 at the HKTDC Hong Kong. He has showcased under Gen Next category at the Lakme Fashion Week for Spring-Summer 2013, Amazon India Fashion Week Spring-Summer 2018, and L for Sculpture. His design philosophy revolves around crafting twisted classics with strong sense of pattern play and color contrast and upbeat peppery modernity. His designs have been spotted by spectrum of Bollywood stars ranging from Priyanka Chopra, Deepika Padukone, Alia Bhatt, Anushka Sharma, Kangana Ranaut, Kareena Kapoor Khan, Kajol, Taapsee Pannu, Bhumi Pednekar, Shruti Hassan, Shraddha Kapoor, Genelia D'Souza Deshmukh, Ileana D'Cruz, Sayani Gupta, and Aditi Rao. He is a trend consultant to Leva, Fluid Fabric, and a visiting faculty for the Masters of Design course at NIFT Mumbai and Institute of Matrimony Mumbai.
Hi class, it was a privilege to know you and to work with you on the dissertation course. You all came up with very interesting topics, and I do hope and have full faith that when you go out there, you will make lives of some people very uncomfortable by asking relentlessly questions, solving problems with full honesty, empathy, and ethics. I know you have had a very challenging master's tenure, but you must have come out as more robust people. The stage of the world is waiting for you, and whenever you see me out there somewhere, do come and say hi to me, because I only got a chance to see the thumbnails of you, and it will be really good to see you people in person. So all the best.
Hi students, I don't know about you, but it was a real pleasure for me to teach and learn from you, and I will really miss our interactions. It's been a crazy year and a half, but I think for the adventures that await you, if I could share two thoughts, the first would be identify your principles or values and stick with them irrespective of the consequences. And the second would be have fun and add value in whatever work you do, because I've seen that that's a good measure of whether or not you're on the right path in life. So with that, wish you all the best. Have fun and add value. Take care.
Hi guys, very good morning, and I'm very happy that to be associated with this particular graduating batch. Times were very tough due to the pandemic, and we have successfully overcome it. And in this tenure, I think each one of you have been very supportive, very confident, and I'm very proud of every single individual who was a part of this batch. The class of 2021 will be forever known because of the circumstances in which you have been graduating. But I'm very much sure and very much confident that every single individual graduating from this class will make us proud in various different way. Wanted to say that each one of you was very special. Best of luck for your future endeavor. Thank you very much.
Thank you for motivating our graduates with your encouraging words. I would now like to invite Professor Dr. Rupa Agrawal to give a brief about DesignDots Series 3.
Thank you, Rashmi. The first step towards making sense of the world is to recognize the dots that surround us in the form of people, thoughts, events, and objects. Once the dots are recognized, the next step would be to connect the dots with relationships. Designers need to be aware that the relationships are more important than the dots themselves. They justify the dots rather than the other way around. With this in mind, we have put together a compilation of student projects of batch 2021 of Master of Design called DDots or DesignDots. The student dissertation projects you will see in this book will also demonstrate unique ways of connecting dots. More power to design researchers, design thinkers, and designers themselves, with the hope that they will use their gift to truly leave the world a better place than they found it. I now invite our director, Professor Dr. Pawan Godiawala, to unveil the Series 3 of DDots, Congratulations, batch of MDes 2021.
Congratulations to the student for MDes D.ebook.
And now for the graduation awards, which were judged by our esteemed panel of jury members. The category for the awards are as follows: Best Design Innovation Project, Best Design Research Project, Best Post-Graduation Project Award. I cordially invite Director NIFT Mumbai to announce the nomination in each category and the award winners.
Graduation Award 2021 for M Design Department. The nominees for Best Design Innovation Projects are Kamalika Bhattacharya, Karthik Babu SL, Srinidhi Narayana, and the award goes to Kamalika Bhattacharya.
Good morning. Myself Kamalika Bhattacharya. I have recently completed Master of Design with Experience Designer Specialization from NIFT Mumbai.
The topic of my dissertation project is Groundnut Shell-Based Packaging, a drive towards eco-friendly and sustainable packaging. The project was done under the guidance of Professor Rashmi Gulati. The major reason for selecting this topic is due to the current crisis the earth is facing because of the widespread usage of single-use packaging. There are a large variety of materials used for packaging all over the world, but most of these packaging materials are designed as single-use and are normally thrown away rather than getting recycled or reused. The abundant packaging materials causes long-term effects to the environment and society directly concerning humans and animals. Sustainable packaging is the need of hour and is becoming a priority more now than ever before. The main objectives of the study were increasing the share of compostable materials in packaging and coming with plant-based alternatives, studying the groundnut shell fiber and its properties for packaging design, increasing the share of sustainable materials in packaging while never compromising with the functional value of it. Significance of the research are, since India is the second largest producer of peanut in the world, the shells can be of commercial use and the utilization of groundnut husk will also promote waste management at little cost. It will increase the economic base of farmers when the waste is sold, thereby encouraging more production. This was the flow of research methodology followed for the entire project. The secondary research methods were used to understand different sustainable packaging innovations and strategies being implemented in the industry to make packaging more sustainable and eco-friendly. Most of the companies mentioned here are using agricultural residues like cocoa bean shells, rice husk, sugarcane bagasse, plant fibers, etc. for food packaging and are following mechanical process of production which is highly eco-friendly. Groundnut shell is one such crop stubble whose fibers possesses few properties that may be a suitable raw material for packaging. Physical characteristics, benefits of the shell, things already being made with it, and why is the material sustainable? All these things were studied thoroughly from different sources. For the primary research, different places were visited for observation and interviews. The final experimental research involved sourcing of raw materials like groundnut shells, sabudana, refined wheat flour, etc., followed by crushing the shells into small pieces, washing and sun-drying them, then boiling the crushed shells, grinding it, and again sun-drying it until the excess water was soaked. Then separately boiling the binders, sabudana powder and refined flour in different proportions to make a paste. Once the binding paste was thick, the sampling was done by mixing the paste and grinded shells in different proportions into a pulp to see the end results. The samples were compressed in small portions between plastic sheets and were air dried to obtain thin sheets from it. Sample testing was also done to check different packaging parameters. After the sampling process, design ideation for different packaging categories were done, and finally the prototyping was done using a hydraulic press. Several trials were done with shortlisted samples at different bonding pressure and temperature to get the final product ready. These are the major findings from the experimental research, and the product can be used for dry food packaging, tableware, glass, fragile items, electronic packaging, etc. The material is compostable and have good physical strength. It will convert environmental issues into economic opportunities by tackling two problems at once: air pollution from crop burning and plastic waste problems. After use, the product can also be reused as a manure or cattle feed rather than just disposing it. To conclude, it can be said that the results of groundnut shell-based packaging was quite satisfactory, and it can be a key selling point for the companies with Go Green initiatives. As suggested by the jury members, I am going to apply for patent for this project. I hope this presentation gave at least a bird's eye view of the whole project, as I had to skip a lot of details because of the limited time. Thank you.
The nominees for Best Design Research Project Awards are Nair Nija, Vritti Mehta and Damini Abhay Kokardekar, and the award goes to Damini Abhay Kokardekar.
Good morning, myself Damini Kokardekar. I have recently finished Masters in Design with specialization in Strategic Design Management from NIFT Mumbai. The topic of my dissertation is understanding user requirements for creating brand identity guidelines for vitamins and supplements. In this project, I have tried to understand the overall market of nutraceuticals, and based on that, I have created a packaging prototype for a brand called Trizin. Then, by testing the prototype, I have created a bunch of guidelines which can be used by any emerging nutraceutical company in designing of their brand identity. The objectives of my project are to use trend study in the building of the brand identity of multivitamins, to understand what the consumer prefers when it comes to brand identity, and to create guidelines for effective vitamin supplement brand identity. I employed my research methods using the principle of design thinking. I have used survey and empathy mapping to understand customer perspective. Then the case study and comparative analysis to understand the market scenario. For ideation, I used trend study from which I made the prototype and finally tested my prototype using interview techniques. Then I did some secondary research to understand the global and Indian market statistics. Connecting the secondary research to the primary research, I tried to understand what people know about vitamin brands and how much are they aware about them. From the primary data, I did empathy mapping in which I tried to understand the audience pain points. Then I did a small case study on a brand called True Basics, which is a sub-brand of Health Card. and tried to understand how their brand identity works. After that, I did a competitive analysis to understand what the competitor brands are doing and what different our brands can do. For the design process, I did a trend study in area of graphic design and branding and identified suitable trends which can be used for visual design. I created the brand identity based on the 3 pillars of Kaizen, which are constant innovation, thoughtfully sourced ingredients, and scientifically crafted formulations. I created the logo, did the color explorations and typography along with graphical explorations. The final logo and label design was created keeping the pillars in mind, which resulted in the final prototype. Testing was done by showing the user 6 different brands and which one they like based on the visuals only. Along with that, the factors were tested. The final guidelines were divided into 3 categories: the bold, the minimalistic, and the neutral. The guidelines gave an idea about the color palette, typography, graphics, layout, and iconography. The bold category gives a dark and bold look, where darker colors are used. The typography used is heavy and almost no graphical illustrations are used. The minimalistic, as the name suggests, uses white as the main color along with the pastel shades. The typography used can be serif along with sans serif with illustrations or images of ingredients used. The neutral is a combination of bold and minimal and consists of white along with solid colors. The typography is sans serif and minimal line drawings for illustration. Along with that, some basic instructions about the shape, logo, and sustainability aspect were given as well. To conclude, the suggested guidelines will help new brands to create a base for their brand identity according to the type of audience which they are targeting. Thank you.
Award for the nominees for Best Post-Graduation Award projects are Ms. Jaya Advani, Preksha Haridia, and Sharbani Mukherjee. And the award goes to Jaya Advani.
Good morning. My name is Jaya Advani and I have recently completed my Masters from NIFT Mumbai with a deepening specialization in design strategy. The topic for my dissertation research project is strategic placement of circular economy model in apparel industries. Today, fashion is contributing greatly in terms of environmental degradation, hence the linear model of production within the apparel industries needs an alternative. Design and industries have taken a broader shape. Contextualizing the existing theory models within the present industry working and within the economic structure is now a necessity. The secondary study of my research began with the 5W1H methodology, which helped me identify the gaps and further the opportunities in terms of circular economy model implementation within the apparel industries. My research objective revolved around understanding the evolution of manufacturing industry and present manufacturing approaches of the industry, followed by understanding the present consumer sentiments and what brought about the change in their perspectives in terms of apparel purchasing, and lastly, to study and apply the transparency techniques in the product development processes and generate a circular economy model for sustainable disruption in the apparel industries. The research methods were broadly identified in terms of the design thinking methodology, followed by the secondary study and the primary study in terms of online surveys and focus group interviews. The analysis and outcome of the research are in terms of strategy development and prototyping, followed by user testing. Yes, there is a need of implementing circular economy model in the apparel industries. But what do we place it against? We can place it against the current linear model of manufacturing. To successfully implement the strategies of circular economy model, Within the apparel industries, the stakeholder identification was the next part of the process. My two major stakeholders for the study are industries and the consumers. Post my secondary study, primary interviews with the stakeholders, I came up with the three strategies that allowed me to holistically place the industries and the consumers within the circular economy implementation. The strategies revolved around the consumers becoming the users, the need for industries to become more transparent in their processes, and a common platform for the consumers in the industry for a reverse logistics strategy implementation. If we are able to successfully implement these in terms of strategies, the consumers would then indirectly become a part of the industrial supply chain. Elaborating on these, my first strategy is based on increasing consumer awareness through a phygital space, wherein the consumers interact with the brand through an online space and gain knowledge about the apparels they are purchasing, hence making an informed purchasing decision. My second strategy is based on increasing the transparency in apparel industries and implementing blockchain technology for the internal and the external stakeholders within these industries. The strategy primarily revolves around providing digital access to these industry stakeholders for the internal and external activities and successfully maintain sustainability and circularity goals. My third and last strategy is about bringing together the consumers and the industries on a singular platform in terms of reverse logistics of merchandise, wherein the consumers have an accessible online platform to return or exchange the garments based on their convenience. If we are successfully able to implement these circular models within the present industry scenarios, we will be able to generate around 5 lakh jobs in the industry, have a 48% reduction in carbon dioxide by 2030, and also have an annual material cost saving of $700 million in the fast-moving consumers and goods industries globally. Also, I would like to highlight that we have only 7 years to implement these changes against the increasing global warming issues till we reach a position of irreversible climate change. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to award winners and great work to the entire class of 2021. We would have loved to showcase all the graduation project videos today. Each one is unique in their own way. However, due to the time frame construct restrictions, we are presenting to you a few dissertation research projects to give you an overview of their work. despite all the challenges and restrictions posed by the pandemic, dear students, you have shown your amazing talents of never letting anything defeat you. Well done to all. On this promising event, we are also very fortunate to have with us some of our industry members who have always been supportive of our students, providing their expertise, working with us on live projects, internship, dissertation projects and placements. It is a pleasure to have with us today some industry experts who have witnessed the work of each student and would like to share a few words of encouragement and give their valuable advice to the graduating students who are going to step into the competitive world. I would like to welcome and thank them for taking time from their busy schedule for this event. I would like to extend my warm welcome to Ms. Ethel De Costa, founder, CEO, Think Greek Media, India and Malaysia. Ms. Rajshri Sai, founder, Impact Tree. Ms. Sonia Sahani, founder, Ethico. Ms. Apurva Sen, advertising and publication operations at Simple Magic India. Dr. Purnima Nair, Dean, Design at School of Interior Design, CAT, Trivandrum.
Hi everyone, I'm Ethel Da Costa and this is my congratulations to all the graduating students of this particular batch. I think you, from the work that I've seen, you are so talented, full of promise, full of passion and drive. All I can wish you is great success, resilience, persistence, and a never giving up passion to take you through your life's journey. Once again, I am so glad that I was part of this year's entire process of seeing your work and being there on the judging panel and complimenting you on the work that I've seen. I'm going to wish you again heartfelt congratulations to all the winners on this particular special day. Have a great life, be full of positivity, take all of your passions out in the world and be happy, grow and serve the community as well. Bye and thank you.
Hi, I'm Rajshri Sai. I'd like to take a moment to congratulate you all for finishing your 2 years and convocating today. It is definitely a big moment in anyone's life to actually finish the last part of the journey of your higher education. Today I would just like to tell you one thing, that as you go on your journey ahead, have confidence in yourselves. If there's one thing that I saw in all of your projects, it was the fact that you all already knew where you wanted to be and you had a sense of inner confidence and motivation to get the job done. These are the two things I know will help you to have a very bright future. So as you go along in your journey, trust yourself and always know that the dots only connect backward. So thank you, and here's wishing you a very bright journey ahead. At the same time, I'd love to thank NIFT as well as the MDA's department for giving me this opportunity to actually be a mentor on your panel, and look forward to meeting some of you in real life. Thank you.
Hi everyone, congratulations on the graduation. It's a really important day in your life and you have my very best wishes. It was lovely sitting through your dissertation, listening to innovative ideas and the kind of passion you have for it. So good luck. And I'm sure each of you is going to be out there in the world making it a better place. You have my best wishes. Have a memorable graduation day and wishing you lots of luck.
Hello students, I would like to congratulate you on your remarkable accomplishment in completing your masters. You have now the superpower of a university education achieved under most extraordinary circumstances, and now we all need you to go out and make the world a better place for all of us. None of us know where we are exactly headed next. That's perfectly all right. But many ways I feel all of you have expressed a deep passion for making our world a little better for all of us, be it by making our driving experiences safer or by solving the transportation problem in India's northeast states, or by questioning the stereotypes in fashion modeling. So my advice number 1 is stay inquisitive about your passions till you find a purpose. And I am confident one day all of you will be nothing but unstoppable force. Second, to see this day, all of you have competed neck to neck so far. But let me share an irony of our world outside. It would want you to achieve great heights by not competing but by cooperating shoulder to shoulder. Please remember, none of us achieves anything of this significant without the help of others. So please take a moment out to thank your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, your NIFT faculties, clerk, librarians, securities, your dudwala, your dhobi, all of them for everything that they have done so far to help you to get to this point. I regret I cannot be with you in person to congratulate you, but now that you have this superpower to change almost everything, I am optimistic someday you will. Thank you. Please enjoy and celebrate this moment. All the very best.
Hello, I'm Purnima here. I was very impressed with all the projects that I have seen in this batch. You have done better than your best given the circumstances. I'm very sure you all will do very well in the future. Go out there and take life as a challenge and succeed in every step of the way. I give you my blessings and congratulations to all the graduating students. Bye.
Thank you for your motivating message. If I could tell my younger self one thing, it would be take better photos. We do not remember days, we remember moments, and these small moments create big memories which we can carry with us throughout our life. Throwing it back to your favorite days, here we present to you the blast from the past. I'm sure you're gonna love this. As you sink into this nostalgic moment, I would now like to invite few students from your class to express their feelings. I would now request our students Mr. Karthik Babu, Miss Nakshatra Pramod, Miss Preksha Karidia, Miss Srinidhi Narayan from the graduating batch to share their learning experiences and overall journey of 2 years at NIFT Mumbai.
Hi everyone, myself Karthik Babu Esal. I have recently completed my Master of Design with Experience Design and Specialization from NIFT Mumbai. In this video, I will be sharing about the experience I got during these 2 years of course period. MDes as a course isn't just about learning, it's more about exploration and finding your own capabilities. The course gave me enough freedom and guidance to navigate through my ambiguities about design and helped me to structure my own career. Even when pandemic struck, the department responded very promptly and took it as an opportunity to connect us with great faculties via virtual class. And the course was well connected with the industry, which made me aware of upcoming industrial trends. Along with education, NIFT Mumbai gave me great friends and mentors who helped me to handle tough situations. At last, it was a great experience to be part of MDes family for the past 2 years. And thank you.
Good morning. I am Nakshatra Pramod. I completed Masters in Design with the deepening specialization in Design Strategy from NIFT Mumbai. If I have to describe my experience at MDes in one word, I would say enlightening. This course has pushed me to gain command in critical thinking, creativity, leadership, collaboration, and communication. There are multiple seminars and workshops that has given me insights about different sectors where design solves problems and changes lives. One of the most memorable experiences of the course was the craft cluster visit to Latur, where we worked as a team and helped artisans through different design techniques. When I look back now, the new perspective of looking at everything through the lenses of problem solving and design thinking that MDes has given me makes me realize how far I have come. I sincerely thank my ever energetic and dedicated faculty members for helping me successfully complete the course. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Srinidhi Narayan, specializing in design strategy from MDes, NIFT Mumbai. Coming from a non-design background, NIFT was a very intimidating environment for me. I had to quickly master things that I'd probably never even heard of. But the positive environment of NIFT always kept me going. Apart from our interactive class sessions, we had a chance to visit our craft clusters, our Pune Design Festival, and so many visits to Kala Ghoda. It was always such an exciting time for all of us. During our online transition, not a day went by without reminiscing, my interactive sessions with my professors, my daily dose of chai with my friends, and the feeling of homecoming when I stepped into my campus. I would like to express my immense gratitude towards my teachers, the supporting staff of NIFT, my friends and my parents for always guiding me and being a part of this wonderful journey. I would also like to wish the best of luck to my batchmates and my juniors for this wonderful journey that they're looking forward to. This has been the best risk I've ever taken, and I'll always cherish it forever. Thank you.
Hi, I am Preksha Karidia from Master of Design, specialized in Design Strategy. When I realized that the definition of design and the design process that I have been following in fashion is so different, I got to learn so much about the different dimensions of design and design from this course and my peers. The modules and assignments were designed in a way that it gave me an understanding of the arenas of design of business and business of design and what all goes into it. It changed the way of thinking and approaching a solution in a more responsible way. It helped me in fueling my passion for sustainability with a newfound approach. So when the classes were shifted online, it was a bit strange in the beginning, but then later on, because of the convenience from working from home, I could explore more opportunities and it helped me in finding a new career pathway for me. Thank you.
It is always important to know when something has reached its end. Closing circles, finishing chapters, connecting dots, it doesn't matter what we call. As said by Frank Herbert, and I quote, "There is no real ending, it's just a place where you stop the story." It's time to say goodbye. Another batch of MDes is all ready to conquer the world and make the alma mater proud. DesignDots is not the end, it's actually the beginning of a new relationship. My dear graduates, you have stepped up on the world stage ready to be a star. Love to see you shine. Congratulations today and best wishes for all your tomorrow. To close the ceremony, I would like to invite our campus academic coordinator, Professor Dr. Sushil Rathodi, to give the vote of thanks.
Respected Shri Shantamanu, IAS Director General NIFT, Professor Dr. Vandana Narang, Dean NIFT, Professor Dr. Pawan Godiawala, Director NIFT Mumbai, officers, faculty, staff, students and guests. It is my honor and joy to extend vote of thanks to all those who have contributed to make Virtual Graduation Show 2021 a grand success. On this occasion, we are privileged to have with us Shri Shantamanu, IAS Director General NIFT as Chief Guest. On the behalf of Director NIFT Mumbai and NIFT Mumbai faculty members, I would like to thank wholeheartedly Director General NIFT for gracing the occasion. Sir, all of us were highly motivated with your inaugural address, and I'm sure students and faculty will always remember your inspirational message. Thank you, sir. We are also thankful to Professor Dr. Vandana Narang, Dean NIFT, for guiding and inspiring NIFT faculty and nurturing academic activities. Thank you, ma'am, for your continuous support and guidance. I also take this opportunity to thank Director NIFT Mumbai Professor Dr. Pawan Godiawala for his continuous support and guidance in matters related to academic and academic administration. On behalf of all the faculty, officer, staff and students, we would like to thank you for your support and guidance. I also take this opportunity to thank all our stakeholders, the industry partners, alumni, guest faculty, sponsors, professionals from other organizations, international faculty, NIFT Mumbai faculty, officer, staff, students who are associated with NIFT Mumbai in various capacity for their support in making this event successful. Before I end, dear students and parents, I would like to congratulate you all on the accomplishment of this achievement, and I wish you a great professional success and fulfillment of your dreams. God bless you all. Thank you.